this is the red and green I'm going to add to this garland. I'm going to repurpose this garland. This is a piece that was on someone's house last year. She wants to change her colors to traditional red, green, and gold. And I'm just going to repurpose her last year garland and add the red and green to it. I always wear gloves to protect my hands. I'm taking the ornaments off. They're wired on. And this is how I usually put my ornaments on my garland so that they'll stay. Especially if I'm going to repurpose the garland for something else. So I'm taking this white off. And every little piece of white I see, I'm going to be taking it off. And I'm going to add some red to it. I'm going to add a video that's going to show you how to repurpose ornaments. Like some of the ornaments, they come apart. How to glue them down, use them again, and if this top is off, how to put a wire around it and reuse your ornaments. Your ornaments look good, and you still can use them. There's ways to do it. Now keep in mind, I am not an expert. I'm only sharing with you the things that I have done and how they've worked for me. I'm going to repurpose some of your ornaments. These things come out really easy. So when you're tying them on things like wreaths or garland, or wiring them on, you want to make sure that these are kind of secure, otherwise you may lose your ornaments. You don't have to put a whole lot of glue on it. You don't really want to put a whole lot of glue on that. Just enough to make sure that it stays together and it secures it. Just let it dry. These are the same way. The kind that have the little tips like this, do the same thing. They pull right off. Just take your glue, your hot glue, and just put a little bit around the outside of it so it stays tight on your ornament. That's all you have to do on that. Sometimes the tops of these little plastic pieces up here, sometimes those break off and then you no longer have a hole to put your wire through or your ornament hanger through. And what you can do is the same thing you would do with the ones where you're missing a tip on it. You may find one that's missing a tip. And because I said that, now I'm not, there's one. I'm gonna say because I said that, now I wouldn't find one. Okay, this is missing the whole top part. It would be the same thing if this piece was broken off. Take this and wrap wire around it. Now that I said that, I don't have my wire cutters. Let me find my wire cutters real quick. Got the wire cutters. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little glue around the outside before I put my wire on here. Try to make it as clean as you possibly can. Hold my wire, wrap it around. Then I'm gonna take my wire pliers and twist my wire on here. Okay, whoa, I want to get that glue off my pliers. I don't want any glue on my pliers. But there you go. So you can go through here and put wire on them if you need to. Glue them down if you need to. When you're adding the wire, make sure you cut it long enough so you can wrap it around there a number of times. And I use either the green wire, the gold wire, silver wire. It really doesn't matter to me, but being that I am putting it on something that is green, I kind of want it all to kind of flow because I don't want it to look tacky and I don't want you to be able to see the wire. I don't want it obvious. Okay, you see how we just done this one little section, transformed it in from the white and silver and gold to the red, green, a little bit of silver and gold. And we're going to do this throughout this whole wreath, this whole garland. Okay, here's the finished product. All right, got the garland out here on this lady's porch. It's all done. Just got everything going. And so now it's red and green and gold. Thank you very much for following me. I do appreciate it very much. And you have a blessed, safe holiday season. And keep up with Ideally Simple Decor. Thank you. Please be respectful when leaving a comment or a request. Hit the like button and the notification bell.